Welcome to our Minecraft comparison video. We are going to be comparing the interfaces of a PC and Xbox versions, and going to determine which are best suited for the novice and expert users.
Welcome to the Minecraft for the PC video. Here we'll be explaining why Xbox isn't anywhere near as good to own Minecraft than the PC is. Firstly, with the Minecraft menu, it's very simple. It has the basics of simple multiplayer texture packs and obviously languages, options, quick game. The texture packs within PC has a lot of variety to it. You can even create your own texture pack on the PC version, and you can even download ones that other people have made throughout the internet. All you gotta do is do a quick typo. And then with languages, it has the same languages as Xbox, which you'll find out later. And then we'll start off with single player. So within single player, you'd start up simply with create new world, and then within the world you can choose the name, which for this example we'll do test, and then you can choose the game mode, which consists of survival, creative and hardcore. And then there's also more options, which because of how updated the PC version is, has some more options throughout the game. So we'll create new world, which will be very awkward because how long it needs to render the building terrain. Still being very awkward. There we go, it didn't crash. So first we'll start off showing the camera movement, which is with the mouse, moving the cursor around. And then also you have left click, which is to hit blocks. And then once we finish hitting this block, you can pick it up and then use the right mouse click to replace it. And you also have the scroll wheel to change what hotkey you're on. So for movement, you got WASD, so W forward, A for left, S for back, and D for right. And you got spacebar to jump, hold shift to crouch, and then you got the number pad from 1 to 9 on the top to change your hotkey, and then you've also got F5 to change your camera angle. Then finally, to access your inventory, you just tap E, and then you can use your mouse to choose the items you want. So then we'll just try to make ourselves a crafter table while chopping some wood here with our fists. And then to do this, we can just simply go in our inventory and use the top 4 boxes at the top to make some wood. And then we'll put those wood separately to make a crafting table. Obviously we have to remember these recipes because we don't have the options to find out ourselves unless you go to wiki. So we'll put the crafting table down and get some more wood, and we'll craft ourselves a sword. So to do this, obviously, again, we can go in our inventory, get some more wood that way, or you even use a crafting table. And then in the crafting table, we make ourselves some sticks, which then we'll make it in the shape of a sword, using a stick at the bottom and then 2 wood at the top. Obviously, for beginners, this can be a bit complex, but it can be fine once you get used to it. And then also, if you notice, then you got an achievement as well. This is throughout the whole game in both versions of Xbox and PC, if I'm correct. You'll find that out later. So I think that's it. Apart from pressing Q to drop down meat or whatever, I guess that's bye. Oh no, wait a minute. There's the options. So with options, you've obviously, when you press escape to access this, you've obviously got back to the game to make sure you can get back in and play in. You've got the achievements to show what you've unlocked, which in sense are just pretty images in this screen, but anyway, they might update that later. You've got obviously the statistics, which is everything you've done throughout this level, or this world you could call it, so such as digging or killing creatures, etc. You've got obviously the options to make your game more beneficial to you, and then also you can open it to LAN, which isn't actually in the Xbox version, as if I remember. We'll find out later, of course. And then obviously you can save and quit a game at the same time. You can't save it separately, but still good. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Xbox 360 version of our presentation. As you can see, it's just the main menu at the moment, which is actually a very simple and easy layout with clear and distinct markers for each area. This is very good for novice users as they can easily navigate through each part. This is the leaderboard section of the Xbox 360 version, which is quite clear and simple layout with just simple tables containing all the fields. After this, we'll move on to the achievements page, which is actually a simple layout. This is actually the same for each Xbox 360 game, so any user for the Xbox 360 can fully understand what's actually going on, so it's not just unique for Minecraft. The next area we'll see is the downloadable content and texture packs. This is actually quite a lot different to the PC version, but it's actually very simple. This is because it's all there ready for you to select just by clicking. This can then be selected as shown in the video, which is just each skin across a page that you can easily scroll through using the navigation bars. Next we'll move on to the Start Game menu. This differs quite significantly to the PC version, as it's all laid out really clearly for the user, making it very easy for them to easily select a name world and a seed. Once this bit has been completed, a user then moves on to a loading screen which gives out advice as well as just information that can be seen by the user. The basic gameplay for the Xbox 360 itself is actually very simple. Using the analog sticks to move around, using the buttons and triggers that are on the Xbox 360 controller to either break blocks, put down blocks and throw away blocks. A major benefit for any user on this game, especially for beginners, is the button heads up display in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. This shows them clearly what they can do. A user can then destroy blocks using the right trigger button and then throwing the blocks down loosely by using the B button. They can also place blocks to become solid forms on the screen by using the LT button. The next interface is the basic crafting menu, which is required to create a crafting table. This is a clear set out of tabs that is easily navigated by using the two trigger buttons at the top of the controller. This then allows you to scroll through each and every single one of the tabs at the top, and then you can scroll down using the analog sticks or the D-pad. The next area is the crafting table. This offers a wider selection than the previous table. This is more advanced but offers the same simple basic screen with all of the buttons the same. Following on from this, we're going to look at how a user can interact with the actual game by attacking. This can be done by using the right trigger, and you can either hold, which performs it automatically for you, or you can tap. The next area we will look at is the states performed by a character. This can be pushed by the right analog stick to crouch, or the left analog stick to look around at or have a different view of your character. Also, a user can jump by using the A button. To finish up, we'll just show you the saving menu as you exit. This offers a similar advice piece to the loading screen at the start of the game. This then goes back to the main menu once it's completed, and that is the end of this video.
Physical interface. For the PC you have a keyboard and mouse to move, whereas for the Xbox you use the Xbox controller to control the player. The Xbox, it's easy to control the player as you know where the buttons are on the control, but it's difficult for people that aren't avid Xbox players. Whereas for the PC, choosing an item from your hotbar is a lot quicker as you can press the numbers 1 to 9 or use a scroll bar. The bad thing is, for a beginner on PC you will struggle with the buttons as there are many to remember. The crafting table. Both the PC version and Xbox crafting table is a 3x3 grid interface. The biggest difference is that on the Xbox table it shows what's in your inventory, and from this it will then show you the different items that you can build. Unlike with the PC version, which you have to figure out what pieces that you'll be needing and where to put them in the table. The good thing about Xbox is that it's a much easier interface to understand and get used to. But the only bad thing is if you're an expert, then it's too easy and it's already done for you. The PC side, there is a lot more tools that you can create than on Xbox. But the only bad thing is you've got to remember where each piece is placed. Why we believe the Xbox is better suited to novice user rather than the PC. The Xbox gives a tutorial level in which players can use that to grasp the basic concepts. It's also easier to control the player using the console controller, as all the controls are on that and you don't have to look around a keyboard to find the button you want. The crafting interface is much better as you're not required to remember any recipes, and so it'll automatically build it for you if it's in your inventory. The reason we believe the PC is better suited to the advanced player is that you have to know the recipes and you can build more things from it. Also, they have a higher version of the game on the computer than the Xbox, and it's more implemented features for you to do. There's a large multiplayer server on the computer as well, in which you can play other people and build a lot more things because there's more freedom to do it. It's an open source program which allows you to add more texture packs, mods, etc.